So we got a few things to talk about here. First of all, is that Lego Horizon Adventures may be coming to Xbox. Now, we don't have any confirmation, of course, any official confirmation, but Insider Gaming is reporting this rumor based on an Arab media outlet called Just Play It. Their sources have said that Lego Horizon Adventures will be coming to Xbox in the coming months. The outlet did not give a specific date. They said it's likely to come in the first months of 2025 at most, and even went as far as to speculate that it could be sooner. The move comes as the console exclusivity strategy between platforms has shifted in the past few years. PlayStation has seen tremendous success in bringing some of its titles to PC, whereas Xbox has decided to bring the majority of its exclusives, I can't talk, over to PlayStation. And so, yeah, none of this is confirmed, but what are your thoughts?
So I think this is very likely. Personally, I feel like this is something that should have been available from the get-go. But I think it's just Sony's thing. Just trying to say. I mean, honestly, actually, if you've got it on the Switch, which is another console, then I don't see any reasons why they shouldn't have this on the Xbox. I mean, it really just makes sense. But for whatever reason, Sony decided to delay it. For whatever reason, but I kind of feel like maybe they're possibly regretting it to a degree, because I don't know exactly. I haven't done too much digging into this because it doesn't really matter to me. But I've heard that the PC sales have underperformed. So I feel like they probably would have said, we should have maybe released this on Xbox. That way we could have had more sales on launch. But it is what it is on that end. So I do believe this will happen. I don't know how soon this could happen, but I do believe that this will be coming to Xbox eventually. I haven't bought it yet on PC, but that's partially because I'm just waiting for it to be a little cheaper. And granted, I mean, I have quite a few Lego games that I haven't even touched yet, or even finished for that matter. So adding another Lego game to the collection is something I can wait to do. And I mean, another reason that I also haven't bought it yet is because I'm sort of the same way I am now that I was when I was 12, 13, where I'm not going to really spend too much on a Lego game. I mean, I spent $30 for a copy of Lego Star Wars 2 on the GameCube, pre-owned at GameStop. So I'm not really going to spend way too much. I mean, I might spend $40 for Lego Horizon, but that's going to be at most I'm going to spend. And I mean, I think it might be on sale, I think, but at most it's $50 now. So I'm just still going to wait for a very good sale on that end. But I mean, yeah, I all in all, though, I do believe that this will be coming to Xbox. I have no reason to doubt it coming. I mean, because Sony, while they haven't been as open as Microsoft has been, I do believe they definitely are in the state of mind to want to port games over to other consoles, because they see there's money to be made here, especially if these games are expensive and they want to really get back their money. They really want to get that return on capital. So I definitely do think that this is coming. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it is very likely that this is coming over. I mean, especially because, as you said, it's already on Switch and PC. There's really no reason why they shouldn't bring it over to Xbox. Other than, obviously there's going to be a whole lot of salt when it happens, but there's also going to be a lot of goalposts moving. I mean, that's just the way it goes. I would not be surprised if in this next year we see not only Lego Horizon Adventures coming over, but probably Helldivers 2 could very easily come over. I mean, I don't think PlayStation is going to be putting their big first-party games on Xbox. At least not unless Xbox does, opens the opens to having like Steam on their Xbox, in which case they wouldn't really have a say in the matter necessarily unless they specifically blocked it. But yeah, I think that this is very likely, and I think that it's a smart decision for them to do that. I mean, of course, I will enjoy the salt if there's salt from it. But even so, I mean, the reality is, if the game is good, why wouldn't you want more people to experience it, other than, because they didn't buy your plastic box? This is a game I still would like to get. I'm just waiting for a sale because, well, for one, I know that I'm going to want to do a comparison with it. For sure. So I'm waiting for a good discount both on PC and Switch, especially for the physical version on Switch. And I know that it's something that my kids will like playing as well. In fact, I think realistically this would be a perfect game to play with my daughter. Might actually have to convince me to buy it a little sooner, but I could still wait for now, because as it is, she's just about to get her 2DS, and she's going to be enjoying a bunch of games on there. But yeah, this would be probably like a perfect game to play with her, because of course you have a female protagonist, and my daughter loves playing as girls. I mean, of course, she's very much funny because of the fact that she loves girly stuff, but she also loves Bowser, like loves Bowser. In fact, one of the games that I put on her 2DS is Bowser's Inside Story, because even though it might be a little advanced for her at this moment, she's also someone who actually reads. Like, I mean, my boys all read. Like, my oldest is the one who has a tendency most often to just skip over stuff because he's impatient, even though he can read and read really well. And then my middle son will read everything because he's just obsessed with reading. And my daughter is very similar in that matter. I mean, when we were playing Mario Party yesterday, she was reading everything that they were saying. She was taking the time to read everything. It's like, the rest of us are just like skipping over it because, especially for me, like I can read it, instantly. But yeah, so I think that this Horizon game would be something my daughter would love to play, especially if she got to play as Aloy. And I mean, I definitely wouldn't let her play the actual Horizon games until she's much older and able to understand. Like, if she wants to do it as a teenager, be all for it. And even when she's like maybe 10 or something. But I mean, she's just about to turn 6. She's not ready for that kind of stuff yet. It's a little too complicated for her age. But anyway, so I hope that this is in fact coming to Xbox. That would be great just for the game to do better. I mean, I think that this is a game where probably the biggest reason why it hasn't done super well yet is partially because of the fact that it just came out at not a great time, but also because of the fact that it's just, most people don't really want to spend that much on a Lego game. I mean, the only time I've ever bought a Lego game at full price was when Lego City Undercover launched on Switch and PC. And actually, I think Switch I got it used. PC, I paid full price on it. But like the Wii U version, I got that one, or my wife got it for me for Christmas, and it was either used or it was discounted. So that's the only time I've ever paid full price for a Lego game. The rest of them, most of them I've gotten for like $3 to $5. And one or two I actually got for free. Like, I think it was Lego The Hobbit I got for free through GOG. So, or well, it was technically through Amazon Prime, but it was for GOG. But yeah, that's all I got on that.
Same here.